Yeah, hi everybody, welcome. Good evening. Z, welcome. Shetty ma'am, Robby sir, welcome.
Yeah, hi Satish, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
All good, all good. So,
Uh,
we are,
looking great, both of you as always.
oh, thank you, thank you.
We'll start formally in another 2-3 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for connecting. Thanks for joining us.
Great.
Team ஒரு ட்ரைலர் பார்த்துட்டீங்களா? சரி, குயிக்கா வந்து connected message போட்டுருங்க in all the groups. Inform your broadcast. And it is going to be in English, so you can connect people from across India, all your other state candidates who can understand English. Keep your notepad ready, pen ready. You want to, okay, formally, before I invite, I'll share my thoughts. But quick, 8:33 now, 8:35 will start the session. Another 2 minutes. Connect everybody. Yeah, how many of you are attending this with notepad and pen? People who are ready with notepad and pen. If not, quickly grab the சக்சஸ் ஜேர்னல். உங்க ஜேர்னல் எடுத்துக்கோங்க, உங்க நோட் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. Before we formally start, leaders, platinums, founder platinums, anything you guys want to add?
Hi everyone. Good evening, sir and ma'am. Welcome. We are super excited to listen from you. We're eagerly waiting. And Satish was talking about you. From the time he came back, and we have been waiting to listen from you. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Karthik.
Thanks, Karthik.
Satish, I hope when we get started, people will open their cameras or
People usually depends,
like
usually
you
there
can
is no,
tell. I urge people, if they can, maximum people, that's good.
yeah,
You just
sure, I'll definitely tell them. Yeah. Hey guys, if you can open up your camera, that will be really, as I told you earlier, it will add a lot of energy to the speakers. Good. 8:35. Yeah. Formally we'll start. Welcome all. So first of all, one big thanks to Robby sir and Cherry ma'am. Stylish name, stylish people, from Ludhiana, for founders, mega founders, going camps. Thanks for accepting our invitation and they have small kids, and they managed everything, and they are here with us. All right, okay. Oh, we need to, I'm the host. I need to enable the camera. Where should I enable the camera or the video meeting setting?
Cam, it's enabled now.
Enable now. Perfect. Guys, your videos are enabled. You guys can come on video and show your energetic face. Yeah, good. So thanks for accepting, sir. And when I had we are part of this leadership advisory council, and I met ma'am. And when I was inquiring her about how they started and all, and the first line she told me was like something which I was so excited the moment I hear that. Sir started the business when he was 19 years, and he never worked under somebody, and he's retired student. right from student to entrepreneur. Such a lovely career they have. 25 years they are into this business. They are traveling around the world, created financial freedom for themselves, impacting entrepreneurs around the world, right? They are the guest speakers in Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, all over the world, right? So such a lovely couple and inspiring couple. Thanks for joining us, sir. Um, so with that, I'll pass on the session to you, sir and ma'am. We are super happy to listen and learn from you. Over to you. Yeah.
Hi, Satish Raj. Thank you for this invitation. In fact, we both are very much excited and feel privileged to talk to your team. And because I was always looking for you on the stage, and so proud to see you when Amway talks about you. The future of Amway. So I know what you have done. The actions you have put, and what the growth you have created. It's so awesome, and so we are very excited to be a part of you, Satish Raj and Akila. God bless you guys. I know you have a big team moving on, and so we are going to have a great time. And
hi everyone, good evening, good evening. Good to see you. Good to see some faces, but a lot of people in the session. We are very, very excited for Amway and for today's session. It's been almost, this is my 20th year in Amway. So we got married 20 years back, and this is my 20th year in Amway. So 2 decades in Amway, enjoying every bit of it, and I feel really blessed to be a part of this business, and on all thanks to my husband for taking this business very, very seriously, because whatever we are enjoying today, whatever we are experiencing today, whatever kind of life we have today, it's only because of Amway business. We both belong to traditional business family, and I can tell you from the core of my heart, there is nothing wrong in that, but it is completely different from this business. And I never wanted to get married into a conventional business family, and he never wanted to continue with this conventional business. So that is why we are here in Amway and thoroughly enjoying this business. And I'll talk to you more after Robby. All right.
great, excited. So let's give a big hand to people who have opened up their cameras. So thank you, because I really feel we feel like connected more. I know nothing wrong, because I hope might be sometime you might be doing without the camera, keeping the camera on. That's still okay, but I prefer to look to the future diamonds, because when you see them, you can we get excited. We can transform whatever we want to talk about, and because it's about a feeling. So when you see people, I feel it's a feeling. So when you feel people, I hope automatically you have more to give. Okay. So who wants to go platinum this year? Who wants to go emerald and diamond this year? So who will open up their camera? They will go platinum fast. So great. So excellent. Great guys. I will have a great time talking to each and every one. And see what is our goal is. Goal is to, give you a hope. Because if Robby and Cherry can do it, if your coach and mentors, Satish Raj and Akila can do it, and their uplines, Darnisan and, Mushi, I hope I pronounce it right. If they can do it, why not you? Okay. So, I'm not going to give you any teaching or any lecture. Everything is practical, because, because this business we do, it's a practical business. We learn, we do actions, through actions we learn. And, and that's how we learn something more. So this is not like a business is like going to a college. Like first we go 3, 4, 5 years, and then we start making money actually. But this business is, if you get started today, you can learn in a week, you can learn in a month, and eventually you can start putting actions simultaneously, and it's a vice versa. Okay. So, I feel, yes, this is a great opportunity. Why? Because I can tell you with my experience. When I got introduced to Amway business, I was 19 years old. Okay, my neighbor, who's a Sikh family, so he's like my elder brother. So he came to me and he told me, Robby, some new business is coming to India, and I feel you can do it. And because I trust him, and he was talking about something where I can earn something. So I hope God has a plan, as Cherish talked to you about. We belong to a business family. My father is into diesel gensets business. So, but somehow, I was not connected to that business, because I know the way the working is. You always, it's a credit business. You're always making slips to, like, it reminds you of, from where the money has to come. So my father still has that slips, 10 years, 15 years, like that volume is still pending actually, like, so it's all hope that money will come, money will come. So in traditional business, what we do is two things. First, you build your business, and then you fight with your customers to get your money back actually. So first you fight to sell the product, and then again you fight to get the money back. So that's how a traditional business works. So nothing wrong in any business. I feel anything you do is good. If you are here, we have around 143 people here. So whatever you do, okay, you big job, small job, you have a shop, any small business, everything is good. Okay, because I feel that business has something to give you. Okay. But when I saw this Amway business, I look it as a diversification. I'm diversifying and looking to earn something which I can't get into my first primary business job or anything. Okay. For example, you might be a teacher 9 to 5. It's okay. Why not if you're earning 30,000, 20,000 per month, you're putting that effort to put that fruit on the table for the family. But the point is, that only 20,000 will not help you to achieve everything in life. So the goal is positively is, what we are doing with Amway businesses is the diversification. That's it. You are looking today, if anyone is new here, if you got started last week or last month, what is your goal? Keep doing your work, but I feel next 6 to 18 months, create, that right income for yourself on the side. So if you are making 20,000, for example, from your job, and if you create the same income from Amway, so now you are making 40,000 a month. So how about that? Does your lifestyle improves? Yes. If you're making 10,000 from your job, now you make 10,000 from Amway, it's 20,000. 100% growth. Why not? So take it as a diversification, Do not take it as sometimes people think in a negative way, something wrong in your work, or, so I feel, this is better or that better. Take it as an entrepreneur. You have to make money. You know why you need money. That's it. How much we need to go into that depth of talking too much money, why money, yeah, money, like, because we all know why we need money. So keep it simple. There is nothing like a greed or something. It is natural. You just make that extra income. if you can double, if you make 30,000, you make 50,000 in your job. How about if you double the income from Amway, your lifestyle gets improved. You have more security for yourself and the family. Okay. So I started 19 with the help of my team and, with God's blessings. When I was 21, I was platinum in Amway business. And actually, before my final exams, I was platinum direct. 2001, I was a platinum direct. Okay. So at that same year, we were going to a Malaysia trip from Amway. So from 2001 to till now, I control my time and money and everything, whatever with God blessings that from Amway income, it's everything is running through Amway income. Okay. So what I saw the plan, what I saw the opportunity is, it's a 2 to 5 year plan. It's a 2 to 4 year plan. So basically, I thought of I was 19. I just thought of let's take it 5 years. If next 5 years, if I have this type of income, I will have more time. I can be on trips every year. How about that? Simple, How about that? And with God blessings, we started putting whatever we were learning through the systems, our uplines, coach and mentors, and every day we were doing something. And do you think, I was perfect? No, I was not a business entrepreneur. I was a student. But so what? But we can learn, once you get started. You are not perfect today, but not to worry. But once you get started, when you move on, when you start putting some actions, slowly, you will convert. Just give yourself a time. What is your goal is? Give yourself a time to change. Or once you get involved, in the group, in the community, eventually you start enjoying, whatever being taught, because, that's okay, because this something you have not done before in life. That's okay. But once you're in that association, eventually your interest will come. Eventually, what this business offers you, how it can change your life. So eventually, you will start putting that action to learn more and to build your business. Right. So whatever I know we have very young people here, but so just think of whatever your age is, just add next 2 years, 3 years, whatever the time, is. So if next 2 years, if you can change this, whatever is your mind, whatever your goals are, how about that? That's still okay. Sometimes people work for 10, 20 years and they can't increase or they can't double their income. So if you can, double your income next 2 years or 3 years, whatever it takes time, that's still okay. And to grow and to make that money, here you have that hand, that friendship, who will give you everything, who will taught you how to make that money. So once I got started, I was thinking, my coach and mentors, they are thinking Robby should make 50,000 extra. I said, someone else is thinking, what a great business. So someone else in their house, in their mind, they're thinking, I have to grow, I should be on the next trip. So it's your advantage. Someone is thinking you will grow and you will make money, So why you are worried? In fact, you should be more excited and having fun as someone is thinking. So it means someone is ready to help you at certain level. Like we are always together for years and years, but they will help you to understand how to create that team, community, whatever that is. Volume creating, team building, relationship building, depth building, whatever that skills are, they will give you to make that money. And see, what you want to do is, you should be just willing to receive that. You should be open-minded. Sometimes we know that someone is giving us something, but we are not open-minded. We think of him, what he will make, So it's like my sponsor, when he gave business to me, initially everyone might think like that. But after some time, now you see how like my life changed. Okay. So your coach and mentor will make money according to his effort. Nothing goes from you extra. Because whatever he puts that effort, because in Amway business, we make money. What is the language of money in Amway business? Is the structure. Structure is equal to money. So basically, structure, you have business owners, you have customers with you, but it's the number game. Okay, so I learned way back is in Amway, the income, what the language of income is structure, width and depth. So how wide you are, you will have more differential from your downlines, and I have more number of legs, I will make more money, because that shows in our business also, because leveraging what we are doing in Amway business is actually leveraging time compounding, nothing else. So in Amway business, we have a chance to leverage our time. So the more you leverage, the more money you make, and more secure you are, because it's a number game. It's number as a security. And how secure is, because if we build it right, if we build it right, because I learned from my coach and mentor is, you see, Amway business should not be a revolving door business. Like if you start up 10 business owners with you, or 10 customers, minimum 7 people should stay with you, because it's okay, 3 people came in and they are not excited today or whatever reason. That's okay, because filtration is also important. Na? Like, who is excited? Who is the right person? How do you know? So when there is a filtration, then you know who is the right person. So, but it has to be a very limited people. So what I learned way back is, if you can keep people with you in Amway business, you will become successful, because it's all about keeping people with you. So you have to learn one thing is to how to connect to people. Okay, so one thing is how to connect, how to keep the team with you. That's your personality. How do you use those skills? Second is information about Amway business, because we always say Amway products are the backbone of our business. So now the other information is coming is information on products, nutrition, what to give, in what circumstances, what LOC do, what is Tulsi is doing. So now the information of products. Okay, so both you need to build your business. But I feel if you don't have people in your business, what the product will do. It's like, because if you have a team, if you have a team, then you can teach anything, you can build whatever volume you have. Suppose today Amway has launched 500 new products, but you have only 1 people in your team, how much money you will make? But if you have 10,000 people in your team and Amway has only 6 products, still you go diamond, because my upline, Dr. Brach and Madam Brach, can you give a big hand to them, first founder councils and, first crown of India, they went diamond in 9 months. And with 6 products, why? Because they have a team, So business is very simple. It's an equation. Equation is people multiply by the volume is equal to result. So you have to work on the both things. Like you're getting people and volume together at the same time. Sometimes people think what to bring. It is whatever comes first, it's okay. Might be you talk to someone about products. It's like it's natural. You went to some family. So what the family wants to say. Might be they are looking for some, health solution. So now you can't talk about, okay, we will talk about your health later. Let's talk about the opportunity first. Might be some people is talking to you, yeah, I really want to make some money or diversify. So goal is to talk about the opportunity first. Okay. So once you get started in, simultaneously, next 6 months or 18 months, and you work consistently, so you will have equation of both. You will have business owners, you will have customers also. Okay. So just follow this equation and learn to keep people with you. Because as long as you will keep people with you, you will have a bigger business and because, for example, you have people with you from last 5 or 10 years and someone got started because, and someone will get started every day. So if someone gets started after 10 years and now he sees people with you who are with you from last 10 years, so that's also credibility. You are able to keep people with you, for such a long time. Why so? Why people are with you? Because you have worked for them, you build that relationship, there is a bridge between you and other people. And the smart work is we don't need to put that effort again and again. Once you help someone to grow, that leg should be a qualified leg. We should pray the rest, God knows, but if you have built it right, it should be a, next 10, 20 years, it should grow. Why need to put again and again effort to have a new leg? Sometimes that's okay because filtration can be at any level. That's still okay because that's a rule, 80-20, like, okay. So, so yes, so 19, I started 21, I had my first trip, and that's how every year, Cherry talk about 20 years or so, she'll talk about more about, the trips we have, okay. And, but the best part is, what you become through the business is important because, see, when you start building your business, you're building your customers might be from, that starting level to 9% or 12 to 21. So if you see that level from 6 to 9 or 9 to 21, what exactly that means is, you're growing your self-image actually. So actually when you put that effort, but when you're growing your self-image, you're learning, you're connecting to people. So it means, you're growing in those areas. That's why you're growing your Amway business. So it means, so what we say is success is inside, outside. It's not outside, inside. Inside. So once you grow inside, you will see that growth outside. Okay. So, and basically what is our goal is, whatever level we are, just keep reminding of, to become a GBM model, that is get better model. I read a one book which its name is Get Better at Getting Better. And Chandramouli is the author, Venkateshan. So nice. So he talks about GBM, get better model. Okay. So it's for everyone. Like, so if we keep getting better in any form, might be in building network, nutrition or whatever. So goal is to get better. So you have to watch, I'm getting better at every level. Right? Okay. So you see, business, if you think we should discuss Amway is a good business or not, that's not the right topic to talk about. You have seen your coach and mentors, how successful they are, what type of lifestyle or what the fun they are having. Amway is a great opportunity. It's an equal opportunity. But the point is, what do you do with your ADA number actually? It depends on each one of us. So what do we do? How do you see your business? Sometimes what people think is opinion. So sometimes you measure or, the way you look from your eyes, your Amway business is someone else's opinion. Oh, Amway, bring people in, or it's like a small kitty party, or no, because Amway business is like any other work. For example, if you are becoming a chartered accountant, you're becoming a doctor, like there is a whole effort is there, you learn. So that's how same Amway business is. You're learning those principles step by step, like, so actually it's the same like in any other profession. You put the same effort, same type of learning you are putting in, and yes, you graduate or you are a master degree, you went diamond. So the same effort goes in. Does not just you sponsor 5 people and in your dreams they qualify and you go diamond, and like, so people think it's something, just chit chat, and people have no idea what exactly the right Amway business owner is doing. The effort he's putting, building that depth, effort in putting, changing people's life, effort in putting, finding good in people, effort in putting, connecting to the families, to your grandparents, to your fathers, talking to them about business, nutrition, checking those reports, giving them diets, like, so there is an effort behind it. And I can tell you, some of your people, families, members, not wrong with them, but they will never have an idea what exactly sometimes the Amway business is. So that's okay. But if you have that idea from your upline, if you can connect, yes, what this business can give you, your goal is to move on, move on with your, and I can tell you one thing is, Amway business is all about action, nothing else, So if you have an action, you grow. The rest, we can talk. There is talks hours and hours, or you can watch lot of series. But if we don't put an action, we don't grow. Right? So guys, this is a wonderful business because you will grow from inside. Your self-image will grow. You will learn a lot of things. Okay. You will add value to your life. And, you will be happy. You created something. You created something. The magic of creating a business itself is a beautiful journey. When people will talk about you, how you help someone else to grow in their life. How about that? One day you will make money, you will have fun, will be at the trips, dancing. But one people will start making that big money and growth in your team. And when you will watch those people, how their life changes, when they bought a new car, when they bought something like, one of my downline phoned me from Allahabad. He called up. He's SP Singh. He's around at age 50, 55. And, they were living in the rented house. They are founder platinums. And last time I told them, whatever you are giving that rent, build your new house and put that money in, might be, give to the bank, as, the installment, and invest that money to build your house. Last week I had to talk to him and I said, we have built a new home from Amway income. So when people share their stories about creating that value, it can be little those values, then you will feel, oh, what actually happened through you, like, oh. So when you feel other people, when you can touch or feel those feelings of your downlines, how those little things keep value in their life, I hope then you will have the real meaning of what Amway business is. Okay. So great, guys. I would like to bring Cherry in, and like I will see what I can add in more. So she's a great she's a Crown ambassador, putting a lot of effort, doing a lot of work, touching a lot of people's life through health, in many forms, and I'm so proud of her. And let's give a big hand to Cherry.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what should I talk? I'll start with my journey, So when I got married, Robby was already into Amway, and at that time, I had no clues about what Amway is. We just got married because our parents settled our marriage, and I was having no idea about Amway business, what kind of business it is, what are the products, what do I have to do in that business. I had no clues, but the best thing is, after our marriage, we went to Mauritius for our honeymoon. That was a clue that gave me an idea that he's doing something good, because that was the first time I had traveled abroad. So I got really happy. And from there only, when we were coming back, we did not come back to Ludhiana. We straight away went to Mumbai, because we have a huge team in Mumbai. And that was the first time that we attended a very big business meeting there. And I was just thrilled to be a part of that meeting, because I had never seen that kind of environment in my life before. As I told you, my father is into a traditional business. In our, in Punjab, at that time, I'm talking about 20 years back, 25 years back, ladies never used to work. Like like in my house, my father was working. He was the only person who was earning, and my mother was a housewife. So that was the, same kind of culture in Punjab at that time. When I went for that function, it was Go Diamond. I was really happy to meet some incredibly intelligent, fun-filled, accomplished people in that Go Diamond. We had met so many so many people from all walks of life, doctors, engineers, and whatnot. And I was just so happy to see their happiness, how innocently they were enjoying the environment, and they were like shouting and howling and having so much fun. And I was like, is this a business meeting going on? So that was my first interaction with Amway business. And I made up my mind that whatever it is, I'm going to build this business with him. I'm going to be with him, because I want to be in this kind of environment. So I really like that environment. So from there is no looking back. And I started using products. I really got in love with the products. Artistry, my favorite brand, and now Nutrilite, because it's been 20 years we are using these products, and the way we look, the way we feel, the kind of health we are enjoying, it is only and purely and solely because of Nutrilite and Artistry. And these two reasons are big enough for us to keep on doing this business, till our last breath of life. So, since then, we have been traveling to so many places. My first trip from Amway business was, I think, China. Mediterranean cruise. So my God, that was such a wonderful trip, Mediterranean cruise. We boarded the ship from Barcelona, and we had seen some nice places like, we went to Italy and then France, Naples, and Rome, so it was such a beautiful trip. And then we went to China, we have been to Australia, Paris, then we have been to Canada, yes, and then Bali, Singapore, Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland was another trip where we took our daughter. She was, I think, 1 year old at that time, or maybe I think 2 years old. 1 year old, yes. So that was her first trip when she was 1 year old. And then we've been to places like Singapore, Bangkok, Malaysia, Phuket, Penang. The list is too big. It's going to take a lot of time to tell me how many places we have been to through Amway, and completely solely sponsored by Amway. We didn't even spend a single penny on these trips. We just bought some nice clothes for us to, get some nice pictures and enjoy. Otherwise, we didn't spend a single penny for all these trips. And then because of this wonderful opportunity, because of whatever we were, we could make from this business, we have also traveled to London twice. That was our personal trip. We have been to Hong Kong, Macau, and we are parents to two kids. Our daughter is 15 years old, and our son is five years old. So there's a huge gap. But his first trip from Amway was our last trip, that was to Goa. And he was really excited about that.
It's Abu Dhabi.
Yes. Sorry. He went to Abu Dhabi with us. That was his first trip. And recently, last we went to Goa with him. And we are just super thrilled about this business opportunity. So we've been traveling a lot, and Amway has actually developed that habit and of traveling so much in us that we now cannot resist. And I think that this is one of our goals that helps us and that keeps us moving and building this business strong, because we want to travel more and visit more places. So before this business, I was not actually a dreamer person, because I was living a good life, but I used to think that this is a very good life, so I don't need anything more. But after coming in this business, my dreams have reached sky high. Now I want to have everything in life, every luxury, everything, his time, that money, that choice, that we can travel and take our two children with us to different places. And this is only because of Amway. If Amway was not in our life, then we would have left. We would have been living a very mediocre and very ordinary life. Amway business has made our life very, very special, because we are very, very positive about life. We think that we can achieve anything through this business opportunity. And this business has actually given us wings. And as Robby told you that there's a lot more, there are a lot of more intangibles that you get from this business. We have truly experienced that. We were not that confident, both me and Robby were not that confident in our, young age as teenagers or in college. But after Amway business, we have, truly changed from inside. And that is something we really admire, because no college, no education system could give us that thing that we have achieved from this business. We have made such wonderful friends from this business. Our mentors, they are, such good friends to us. We have hosted, I think, nearly every successful couple in Amway business at our home. We have also made such nice relationships with our team, and we were blessed enough to have them also at our home, because we have a huge house. Okay, so if I tell you that what was our one strong reason to build this business, we were already living a very comfortable life. We have a big house, everything that you need, we were already blessed with that. The only thing that motivated us was primarily that we wanted to create time in our life, because he has already seen his father so much busy. And because his father was into assembling of generators. So, and usually children have holidays here in Punjab. We have long vacations in June. And that is the time when it is so much hot here in June that everybody comes to buy generators, So that was the peak time for his father to do business. So they never used to go to any, holiday or something like that, because his father was always busy. So they know how important it is to create time in your life, because there's no point earning money when you don't have time to enjoy that. So that was one strong reason he wanted to build this business. And for me, when I came here, as I told you, I really loved the people here. I loved their energy. I loved how positive they are about life, and how fun-filled this business is. It was such a fun-filled business. There was no stress. People are just enjoying their life. Building teams, building communities with like-minded people. So it never looked like a business to me. So that atmosphere really, really helped us to move on. And after that, now we are in our 40s. Now our reason is different. Now we want to have a healthy life. We want our, generations, our parents to stay healthy. So this business has given us that awareness. If this business was not in our life, we would have also, have that white hair and, sagging skin and, bulging bodies with big tummies. But now we are fit, and that's only because of Amway business. So, I mean, I can give you 1,000 reasons why we love Amway. And this is an incredible business with so many things that you can create out of this life. This is an equal opportunity for all of us. No age, there is no age bar. There is no, no matter what your color is, what your education is, what your background is, Hindi or English or any other language, does not matter at all. The only thing that matters is what you want out of your life. If you want to create a meaningful life, I think this business can give you that opportunity. All right. And, uh, if I talk about what was missing in my life when I was not in this business, and now what different are we experiencing? We have become more confident. We have become more, goal oriented. I think otherwise, I don't see any other, couples in that time, 20 years back, who used to build business together. If they were in jobs, the wife is going somewhere else, the husband is doing something else. They have no common goals, but we had common goal, and we have it still today. We feel that age is just a number, because there's so much more to achieve through this business, right? And I feel that whoever is building this business or have got opportunity to understand this business and start this business is blessed directly from God, because not everyone is understanding this business opportunity, and not everyone is, taking the best out of it. As Robby said, this is what you can do with your ABO number is in your hands. So God has already given you that blessing. Now you just have to, encash it. You have to show that, yes, you deserve it, and you have to prove yourself. That is the only thing that is required to be done. And I think if I talk about how you can build a strong business is by entering into, these 300 and 500 PV clubs, because that is the foundation. It is the foundation for a bigger business. So I will encourage you all to seriously think about this, think about entering into the 300 and 500 PV club, because first of all, it will differentiate with, you from people who are just casually moving around in the business. It will show how serious you are in building this business. So it's very important. If you want to show your, mentors that you are really serious, you have to enter into the 500 and PV, 500 and 300 PV club. And this business is all about duplication. So in this way, by entering into these clubs, you can create a duplicatable example for your team. Okay, people follow what you do, not what you say. So it's very important that you start doing, these 300 and 500 PV in your business, and that is how you will create an example for your team. Okay. Also, once you enter into these clubs, you actually unlock a huge, opportunity of income, because Amway, that's actually, these are the thresholds from where Amway starts, giving you bonuses and other income. So it's very important, because we are in this business. Okay, we want to earn income. So this is how you can start earning that, and it builds your credibility. It shows your leadership. So if you want to be a leader, you will have to, start getting into these clubs and taking these 300 and 500 PV clubs very, very seriously. Also, it shows your downlines what are the possibilities. Okay, so you can actually show all your team members that, by doing 500 PV and 300 PV, that yes, these are possible targets that if you can do, then others can also do it. Okay, so it's very important to focus on these things. And obviously, when you do something like this, it creates authority also. Okay, for your team. It builds your credibility, it builds your it shows your influence. So it's very important. We are living in a influences economy. Okay, so in this business also, you can create a huge influence by doing these target oriented PV goals. Okay, so that's something very, very important. And what you can do for entering into these clubs, start using the products 100%, all of them. Do not doubt them. And if you have any kind of doubts, ask your mentors about that. Clear your doubts. Go for trainings, attend more trainings. We have Amway centers. You can go there and talk to the trainers, talk to whoever is around you in your team about the products, about the confusions, and start using all products. Okay, so we are, one example, we have been consistently using our products with full loyalty. There are so many examples I could tell you about the loyalty of, how loyal we are towards our products since the day one till today. Okay, so Robby sometimes, he used to travel a lot, because our major business is out of our own city. So he used to travel so much. And he used to go, and, we have a huge team in Uttar Pradesh, UP. So you name any state and he has business there. And we have a huge team in Mumbai also. Then we have it in Chandigarh, we have it in Delhi, we have it in Bangalore. So he used to travel a lot. And sometimes, I think 1 or 2 times he forgot to take his glycerol along with him. So he did not even brush for 1-2 days, because, he cannot take any other ordinary, toothpaste and trust them and, do his oral care. So he used to,
Initial days of our marriage.
yeah, so he used to, miss doing brush, because he was so loyal towards his products. We do not trust any other brand. We travel so much, we get access to every kind of brand. When you go on airports, people are crazy to see the brands. We do not go, we never check, because we love our products. We have full trust and, faith in artistry and in Neutralite. So we never go and check. So, you have to be loyal towards your products. So start using them, start using all of them. Some people I see, they use just, they are using only protein, daily omega. We need everything. Our body needs natural B also. We need, coenzyme Q10 also. We need everything. So, start using whatever you can in your business, and start sharing, because if you will not use, you will not be able to share it, with sincere heart and with that true feelings. Okay, so start sharing. And this business is all about recommendations. Okay, so we are, these days we promote your Amway business and your products as solution oriented products. Okay, we are just giving solutions to everybody. All right. So when I was young, I used to have a lot of problems in my skin. Okay, I have a full file of 3-4 years. I used to go to a dermatologist for my skin problem, and he used to give me so many medicines and all those creams and whatnot. He used to give me, and this was continuous for this continued for so many years. But after coming into this family, into Amway family, when I started taking supplements and I started using artistry, I never had to go to any dermatologist. Okay. So from that experience, I realized the opportunity what behind this business. I realized if I can get such a big solution, there must be so many other girls around me who need this kind of solution, who are just somewhere stuck into this the a vicious circle of eating so many medicines and, getting those anti-allergics and, using those odd creams, which are actually not helping them, but hampering their hormones and everything. Okay. So from that experience, I got to understand that there's a huge opportunity in this business. Okay. We can help so many people who are looking for solutions with these lovely organic products. Okay, so start using the products, experience everything, and start sharing them if you're new in this business, and then recommend people. And don't think that everybody is going to buy, because don't get emotional about people. Okay, because this is the business. Everybody will not understand. Everybody will not know your feelings. Even if you're sincerely promoting a product, some people do not understand, but does not matter. It should not stop you. Okay, so we can go to other people. We have such a huge population in India. Okay, so we can go to other people, and these products are really solution oriented. We can talk about wellness, we can talk about skincare, we can talk about cleaning products, organic products. We do sessions on liver detox, and I always talk about how these cleaning products are hampering our body. Because our skin is the biggest absorbing organ. Okay, so everything what we are using from morning till evening, almost a lady is exposed to hundreds of chemicals throughout the day. Okay, and how our products can be actually so much beneficial for them. Organic biodegradable products. Okay, so you can build a huge community, or maybe a small community around these biodegradable products. You can build a small community around skincare range, and you can create a small community around people who are health conscious, because everybody will not be ready to change their diet. Everybody will not be ready to invest maybe in skincare. Maybe for them, health is more important. Okay, so you can build those small communities of different ladies, and start talking to them about the products, and that's how you can create a solid 300 PV club and enter into that and bring more people along with you. Okay, and 500 PV club is actually a foundation for a solid duplication. Okay, people will actually start following you. And when you will teach 5 people to do 500 PV club, you are already heading towards 2500 PV. How wonderful it is and how easy it is, So break down your goals into smaller goals, because that makes it more doable. Gives you more confidence that yes, this can be achieved, and start working on them. It is also a bridge between your active income and your passive income in Amway business. Okay, so it's a very important bridge. So start doing that, start working on that. You can also run some challenges like 21-day challenge. You have to do your 500 PV in 21 days. You can organize these challenges. And also these days you will find a lot of trackers that are available in market, on social media also. People are using those trackers for achieving so many goals. Like, we have diet trackers, so you can also use daily action trackers, and maybe you can print something in your own format and circulate among your team. And then, develop a habit of using that tracker every day. Maybe you can post those trackers in the in the WhatsApp group or something that shows how consistent you are. And it actually brings, new energy, and, something like you're doing things every day, and it brings really, the things become very easy to do. So you can do something like that, celebrate every achievement, okay, maybe anybody, if anybody has started doing 100 PV, let's celebrate that also. And I will say, start capturing those stories. If somebody has entered a 500 PV club, you should capture that story, how they did it, what problems they faced, what actions did they do, how was their daily actions, what was it, everything around them. And take those stories and start showing the stories to your new team, because that is like a teaching for them. Okay, so start collecting those stories. Why I'm stressing on this, because I have so many people in my team who have such wonderful experiences from Nutrilite, but they have never captured those stories. So वो stories कहाँ चलेगी हमें पता ही नहीं है. Okay, so start, everybody has a cell phone. We invest so much on our phones, okay, हम सबसे latest phone buy करते हैं. Start using that phone. Okay, so start capturing those stories and take it as a training promo for your team. Okay, that it will help and encourage people to learn from your, from the experiences of your own team. Okay. Also, you can, and that's how you can create more fun. Okay. Fun in the action. Okay. So it will bring more fun. It will bring more authenticity, and it will also, create a very informal kind of environment, because people, when they, come in some formal kind of environment, they hesitate to share, they hesitate to express themselves. So when you will create an informal, fun type of activity for them, they will start sharing, they will relate to it, and they will enjoy it. Okay. And when people love the environment, when they start enjoying the environment, they are always ready to do what you ask them to do. This is what is all about building a community. Okay. So there's a lot of hype around this word community. Community does not mean that you only have to work on weight loss. Okay. Community means living with people who are like-minded, creating an environment for them to grow in any field. It can be anything. It does not have to be weight loss community only. Okay. So we can do something like that. And then you can also make some VIP customer clubs where people are doing a lot of PV, and give them special treatment, so you can create some VIP clubs for your team. Okay. It's all about, making people feel special and making people feel honored, okay. So these VIP clubs can be a teaching platform also. You can teach your people how to create 10 to 15 loyal customers for them. Okay. And then bring those customers and, create some fun activities around your products. We have such a huge and such a wonderful line of products. I mean, we can actually build a community around PDO only. Okay. So you can see, apart from PDO, we have so many other products that can, that you can work with. So you have to be a little more creative. And these clubs, these consistency clubs will actually make things more disciplined. It will create consistency also. Okay. Like the Smart Health program. I know some people are really working strongly around the Smart Health program. They have created a healthy habit because of this Smart Health program. And every day people are meeting, they're doing some kind of physical activity, and then they're together, using the Smart Health program package products. And this consistent habit has really helped them to build a community around it. Okay, so you can use this program also. And you can also create a simple customer care system. Okay, like monthly, you can create a something like a group on the WhatsApp, or where you can post some few things, like some information, some newsletters, or maybe you can something like you can give some birthday offers, something like that. So you have to check your mentors for all these ideas. I'm just giving you ideas how people are using these creative things and fun-filled things to build huge communities these days. And but this 300 PV and 500 PV club is something that everybody should enter, and that will actually give you confidence to build the business bigger and achieve bigger goals, because we always start from small. Okay, so I think 300 PV club in today's time is nothing, because we have so many products. Okay, so get more creative, get consistent, do not get into the comfort zone. Nobody has achieved big by getting into the comfort zone. You will have to come out, you will have to show up every day, no matter your mentors are knocking your door or not. It is for you. So if you want a good life from this business, you will have to create it. So we have our mentors with us, who are helping you, who are always there at your back. But at the front line, it is you who's going to decide for your own family. So if you want to create a family, if you want to create a life for yourself and your family, this business is the most beautiful opportunity, most doable thing, and most, have you read that book, The Next Trillion Business? If you have not read, go and read it, because wellness industry is going to boom even more bigger. Okay. So this book, Robby used to talk about this book many, many years back when there was no scene of COVID. Okay.
The
And
author is Paul Pilzer, was the world's best economist. So he talks about, wellness is the next revolution. Okay. And, so that's true, because, after COVID, we all know how, the value of health. Now we consider, now everyone is thinking about, his health first, right? you know, if today we make the list of things to buy for the home, you will feel definitely number one or two is something which is related to the immunity. Like, so now we are aware about the importance of our health. Okay. So and that's what you have in your hand. Sometime if we think about the future or what the growth of Amway business is, you see, you have something in your hand where you can touch 100 crore people. You just think of that. You will understood the future itself. You can touch from your hand to n number of people. So just see what the potential is. You can help 100, 1,000, 10,000 families, 1 lakh families. You are actually will be doing that. So you can help n number of people to become an entrepreneur, to have a good skin health, to have a good skin, as Cherry talk about, to have a good health. So just think, what is the future? Is infinite. The future of it's so big. I still remember one of leaders wearing the sunglasses in the session. He said the future of Amway is so bright, I have to wear those glasses. It's like, so and the future you will understand in working action. Because once you are involved with your mentors, coming to those meetings, reading certain books, being in Amway functions, so eventually you will because it's not a one-day event. Within one session, we will understand the future. The future, once you stay in the right association, eventually that understanding of, how Amway is going to help you. It's I know money is most important, but money is there. How about the time, choices, that your house environment, because once you start learning those right books in the environment, about like you will feel, that value which comes through the business, and you will connect to it. As we can see our children, we know what to say, what to speak, how to talk to other people, that environment in the house, like once you learn those things, you will feel, what with the Amway, what else is coming? You do something job, there is a money, it's okay. But sometime with the money, there comes frustration, as Cherry's talking about, disrespect, no one values you, just fulfill all the targets, like you're just like a puppet, like, whoever can come and bell and, that boxing, in the gym, that bag, the boxing. So anyone come and so once you understood, what that Amway business is giving you, what it has given me at age 19, is that freedom. I'm an entrepreneur. It's my business. I'm changing myself for my growth. There is no one after me. My upline, my coach's mentor will help me at the certain level. Ultimately, you have to take your call, whether you want to succeed or not, because he's going to find someone else. And because in Amway business, why we say is an equal opportunity is because you can make more money than your coach and mentors, your upline. Why? Because that's why it's an equal opportunity. Because if you have a better structure than your upline, you make more money. So this business is not a scheme, like, because if you come after 5 years or 10 years, you are under him, you will never grow, beyond him. That's not the case. It's an equal opportunity. You have a better structure, you make more money. It's a business, man. Okay. So the lastly I want to say is, whoever is here, you are age 19, 20, the picture you have seen, someone in your house, in your home, your parents, brother, sometimes they have not seen exact picture. They have not met, Satish Raj and Akila, what exactly they are doing. So sometimes they have no idea, but it's okay. You need to value each and every one. Don't get into fight with your families, brothers, so you have to value, because that's how you are an entrepreneur. Okay. So value whatever they advise or whatever opinion they give. That's okay, because that's what they think. Because their experience to business is according to their opinion. But your goal is to move on, because next 6 months or 1 year, when you will have that growth, then they will say, okay, oh, you have done it. It's like, that Babu has become something like, so they will come into business after 6 months or 1 year. And that time also you need some people. Okay. So don't fight or don't try to teach people. You don't try to teach whole world the same day, because you also need a volume next month. So it's okay to people understand every month, so that you should qualify that volume every month. So not in a hurry to, so yeah. And then lastly, because what I learned is, like, I have a business in different places in India, for example, Mumbai, Bangalore, like a very big business as Cherry talk about is Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, Allahabad. Okay. And, so what I've learned is, if I'm building business in Lucknow, for example, Allahabad, I have to follow their culture first. It's like, you see, I can't say hello to anyone's wife in Lucknow. It's not an educated city, but it's like, the culture, how that, like if I'm in Mumbai, for example, so for example, if Satish is there, I can say hello to Satish's wife, and because that's how the Mumbai culture is, like, So what I've learned is, first you have to value the culture wherever you are building the business. So if you value the culture of your people, they will welcome you. Business will grow. It is not the first thing to do. The first thing to do is, are you respecting your culture and anywhere you go? Because if you respect people's culture, if you value their values, they will welcome your business. But if you don't value their culture, whatever they say, they will never welcome you, because you are enemy to them. So what we do is, you build that bridge first, friendship. Amway though, it's like it will come behind it automatically. It will come. You don't need to push. I just need to build those bridges in the right manner, and then you will create that big asset. It will eventually will happen. You don't need to put effort in building that business, but if you put that effort in building that bridge with people, so business will be their whole life. Okay. So great, guys. So we had a great time. Thanks to Satish and Akila for this opportunity. Proud of you. This is an awesome couple, moving a big time, going EDC around. And, we always great to see them on stage, smiling, exciting couple, educated couple, so you have the best of the best coach and mentors, friend with you, and the book, that's
The next trillion.
The Next Trillion by Paul Zil-Pilzer. Next Trillion. Okay. So you have the best of the best couples, hardworking, young, so I know how they value their life, their future. So they are moving on big time. So you definitely have a bright future. Okay. So just build that friendship, just be with them, listen to them, sit with them, that have chit chat as a friends, on a cup of coffee and definitely you will have those little nuggets that help you to move on. But just have faith, you will learn not to be uh, somebody today, like in one day you will become, not to worry. Might you take 1 month, might you take 2 months. It's okay. Everyone has their own personalities. Okay. So don't compare yourself with someone else. Might you take six months, might you take 1 year. So what? It might take you for 1 year to change your self-image. That's still okay. But once you are a diamond in a green room, everyone is a diamond, So you go diamond 1 year before, after, the money you make, you are diamond as a diamond. So not to worry, the later diamond or, but so great guys, all the best. We had a great time. God bless each and everyone. Looking forward to you on the beaches of the world. Go diamond. And over to Satish.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Such a lovely session. I had so many questions prepared, but you know what? You answered everything over the course of this session. Amazing. So many, so much of inspiration, so many ideas, so many thought process. We have learned it from the best of the best couple, right? So thank you very much. Now, Akila, you want to add anything, Akila? Akila?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. It was lovely listening to you. And Switzerland was our daughter's first ALS as well. It was really beautiful. A lot of beautiful memories starting from there. And I'm sure, hearing to your speech, there are a lot of young girls and young guys. Single girls and single guys. So I was just thinking, we don't have a single guy or a girl going platinum yet. So I'm sure, this session is going to be, the vision that, some of us could carry. And, how do we beautifully induct the spouse on board when we have a successful Amway business. You guys are truly inspiring. Thank you so much for all the value. Back
Thank
to you.
you.
You,
Yeah.
Akila.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Took out time for us, planned all the babysitting, and you guys are here. Thank you very much. And team, send us the feedback. Send us the feedback in English with the name and the town you are from. We are going to pass on the feedback to them. And ma'am sir and ma'am will come to Ludhiana, and definitely
Oh yeah,
we want to.
definitely. Looking forward to serve you guys, and we'll have a good
Super.
time.
Yeah. So super happy to know you. That's the best part of this business. But for this business, we would have never met each other in our life. And we are
Yeah.
here now. Let us grow together. So thanks for all the knowledge sharing. And thank you very much from bottom of our heart. And the ripple effect of this meet will go on and on forever. And a lot of platinums and founder platinums will meet you in beaches of the world, mountaintops of the world, and the trips of all the trips, and they'll take a selfie with you. That's a promise. I'm going to give you on behalf of the team. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, sir. Convey our regards
Thank you,
to.
Sitiraj.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.